So this is a quick experiment. Basically, you put oil and water in a jar, and then watch them separate, and then you throw in a tablespoon of soap or something like that, enough to, and then you shake it. So the first time, if you shake it without the soap, they'll separate again.
Yeah.
But if you throw the soap in and you shake it, you'll notice a distinct difference. There still might be layering of different things.
There'll be
because
a mix in the middle.
But what'll happen is the mixing layer will be much thicker, because what it's done is it's wrapped around the oil and the water. And it's because soap is an amphiphilic molecule, right? It forms those cellular looking things. Mayonnaise is also another one of those compounds that's weird, because you mix mustard and oil and vinegar. So oil and vinegar don't mix.
Yeah.
Lemon juice, these things are not mixing. But the mustard and the egg yolks work together to make this work. That's what makes the magic here. I highly recommend, though, that you try making this ahead of time, because you do have to get the proportions right, and the mixing is a little tricky. So do this ahead of time so you know how that goes. But I promised a minute ago about another. We should do the dissolving chocolate in a minute too. But one other way that amphiphilic molecules arrange is like this. All right.
Upside down candles.
So one of the weird things is they'll sit on top of water.
Okay.
Another interesting thing is if you have another set of amphiphilic molecules, they'll do this.
They'll sit under the water?
No. You know what this is? That's a cell wall. Except usually it's the other way around. You have water on the inside and outside, and you have these oily tails going in the middle. And so cells like to be in water, but things don't pass through the cell wall as easily, because there are these big long oily tails in the wall. And so things that will dissolve in the water and sit out here won't go in to a cell. So cells have to have specific pumps and things to move things through the wall, because chemically they don't want to be in the middle here with the oily tails.
So how do you make that in the kitchen?
But this right here, like, we're not going to make any of these. I'm just saying it. But it's a point of interest if students, like what other things would you think about for amphiphilic molecules? If you have things like this and it's not a cell, it turns out you can make interesting things like this. You make a double layer, and what happens is this double layer can then form like a kind of a cell. And it's called a lipid raft. Didn't really need to know that. All right, let's stop that.